Happy Friday, everyone. Congratulations, you made it through another week. I'm really dark. I do need more light. Take that back. Because it's really dark right there. Like my face is really dark. There we go. That's better. Happy Friday, everyone. Congratulations, you made it through another week. December 8th. I'm going to apologize. Some of my videos have been late getting out. Yesterday, my one didn't get out till almost noon. The day before, my one didn't get out till like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I apologize. As you guys know, I'm a teacher. I shoot these, and then I get to school, and if I don't put it together before I go to work, I honestly get so busy that I forget about it, and then I remember, and I'm like, oh man, I need to get that out. So I promise you they will always get out. It just depends on what time. So if you don't see it in the morning, check back. It'll be there at some point during the day. So day 8, we've got 3 different sets of verses, if you will. Some of them are just single verses. So our first one is Matthew 1, verse 20. See, verse 23, it says, "Look, the virgin will conceive a child. She will give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel," which means God is with us. Mark 1:35, before daybreak the next morning, Jesus got up and went out to an isolated place to pray. And then Luke 5:15 and 16. But despite Jesus' instructions, the report of his power spread even faster, and vast crowds came to hear him preach and to be healed of their diseases. But Jesus often withdrew to the wilderness for prayer. It says Jesus draws near. It says, spend enough time around new parents and you'll likely hear a common complaint. People keep trying to touch my child. It seems we are irresistibly drawn to babies. Did God have that in mind when he chose to send his son to earth as an infant? In the years between the Exodus and the birth of Jesus, the law restricted access to God. But in Jesus, God comes near. Though many kids outgrow their approachable nature, Jesus did not. All through the Gospels, people are drawn to him, pressing in, reaching out, touching him. God desires this closeness. It's the reason the Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us, to wash away the stain of sin, to close the gap between darkness and light, to welcome us back into a relationship with our Creator, and to invite us into his service. Jesus told his disciples, "I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing." Jesus preached, healed, fed, and instructed. But he also modeled a posture of nearness to God by regularly spending time alone with the Father. How often do we seek and strive to do what we believe God would have us do without first drawing near to him? The church in Ephesus struggled similarly. "I know your deeds, your hard work and perseverance. You have not grown weary. Yet I hold this against you. You have forsaken the love you had at first." This Christmas season, may we find our love for Jesus refreshed and renewed as we remember that he left heaven itself to draw near to us. And may we move toward others in love as a result. Let us draw near. Lord, in this season that should be all about your presence and nearness, we struggle to make space for you. Forgive us, grow our desire to be near you until we are consumed not by activities and acquisitions, but a longing to be in your presence. Remember that Jesus is the reason for the season. Draw near to his presence, not just in this time of Christmas, but beyond it. Everyone have a great Friday, have a great weekend, and go be the example.